Welcome back to Keen Plays. Today I've got a few packages here from Temu to open up with you guys. These are from the gift calendar promotion on Temu, and I've already gone through this once before, but this time I was a little bit smarter and didn't spend as much money. If you guys haven't seen the first video that I did, definitely check that out. But essentially I ended up spending just under $150 on 20 some items. And in the end, I kind of came away feeling that it wasn't really worth it, which is kind of funny because here I am and I've done it again. But like I said before, I didn't spend as much money. This time I only spent $47.05 and I came away with 15 items. Of course, there's quite a few items in here that are smaller, so that's probably why. And this time around, I didn't go for the grand prize, which would have costed me another, $30 some probably. But regardless, let's get right into it. I'm like I said, I'm excited to open these up with you guys and show you what I got. I'll explain a little bit how this promotion works on this video, but I already went through it in some detail on the first video that I did. Plus, I unboxed just a ton of items, so definitely check that out. But anyways, here we go. Package number 1. Quite a small package, only a few items here. We'll start off with the couple items here. There we go. Okay. These are the 2 items that I ordered to start the promotion. This time around, for whatever reason, I had to order 2 items to get the promotion started. So again, I kind of just went through and tried to find the cheapest things possible. So I got this little tread depth tool here for your vehicle, for your tires, and this was 70 cents, I believe. And you can't really go wrong with this, like you'd have to mess up pretty bad for it to not work. Yeah, basically it just tells you how much life you have left on your tires. Pretty simple little tool there, super cheap, so that's mainly why I picked it up. And then we've got another sticker here. Just like I did in the first video, I just picked a cheap sticker. This was $1.05. So altogether, everything in the first order came to $1.95. And then along with that, I got a free item. I got this game right here. This is Qwixx. And this is a great game. I actually already have this game, but I figured, might as well pick it up. Also, one of the downsides to this promotion is once you pick items for your free gifts that you get along the way, you can't change them. So I think what ended up happening when I was picking these free items, there really wasn't much selection that they gave me. So I just picked this Qwixx item here, and then this is what I ended up getting as a free present, free gift item. So, but like I said, it is a great game, so I'm not even mad about it. This game came out in 2012, and it currently has a 6.9 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek. And like I said, I got it for free, but if I was to pay for it, it would have cost me $8.75. So let's have a look-see at it. Yeah, the box, you can tell that it's very cheap cardboard. Yeah, it definitely doesn't look anything like the original. So here is the original Qwixx game that I have. Yeah, very different. The box looks completely different from this one, and this has a nice little flip top, and it's got a magnet there holding it all down. So yeah, totally different. But luckily, this is a very simple game. It's really just some dice and some score sheets. So let's get into it, and I'll show you what we got here. Yeah, there we go. So there we go. We got 6 dice, a few colored ones there, and then we have these score sheets, which that's nice to have, honestly, because I'm kind of running out on my original copy there. And then we've got the rules. Nothing really to it. In here, oops, No bag for my dice, but that's okay. And then there's the difference in score sheets. So yeah, a little bit of a difference there. I mean, obviously, quality-wise, the original is going to be way better, but it is just a simple dice game, you know, nothing really to it. So yeah, for a free item, can't complain. And I get some bonus score sheets because I'm running out anyways. That's nice. There we go. That is Qwixx. Okay, so now we'll move on to package number 2 here. And everything in this package ended up coming to a total of $17.24. And let's get into it. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, nice. Start here. There's going to be some really random items, just to clarify before I even show you what this is. This is just a wooden ball. Nothing to it. It's for like hockey training, I guess. Yeah. Again, like this thing doesn't even really look very circular, but whatever. I was just picking some random items to fill up the price that I had to reach to get like another free item basically. So this wooden ball here, this under ice hockey, whatever, training ball cost $3.52. So probably not worth it, but whatever. Let's just continue on here. I want to try and get these items in order that I ordered them. This should be the next one here. There we go. Okay. So this is an electric motor. If you watch my first video of items that I ordered from this gift calendar thing, you'll recognize this because I got the exact same one. Because my kid's little John Deere Gator electric like motorized vehicle thing that they ride around in, the motors like just went on them, and there's 2 of them. So this is the second one that I've ordered from Temu, and hopefully it works. I didn't try the first one yet. I was kind of waiting to get both of them. I might end up doing a little update video at some point, you know, seeing if these end up working or not for this little electric Gator. Anyways, yeah, just an electric motor here. This cost me $13.11. So by ordering this electric motor and this wooden ball, I ended up getting an item for free, and I believe it was this one here. This is Biss 20. This is a little card game here, I guess. I think you end up like just counting up to 20, but you know, there's different rules that you have to follow, something along those lines. But this game came out in 2020, and it currently has a 6.9 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek. Like I said, this ended up being the free item here, and it would have cost $9.51. So let's get this packaging off and see what it looks like here. There we go. Okay. Well, the box looks pretty dang good, honestly. It's got the publisher logo there. Yeah, very nice. Let's open it up. See what we got here. Now, the last time I ordered one of these games, the rule book inside was completely different from what the game was. But this looks okay. Yeah, I got Grasshopper Poker last time, and the cover showed Grasshopper Poker, but then you open it up and it was like Shummel Hummel or something like that. So yeah, this looks good. That's already a bonus. And then we've got some little gems in here, some plastic gems. Yeah, very nice. Those look good. And then just some cards. There we go. Okay. You know, not the greatest feeling cards ever, but not too bad. They look okay. Yeah, not bad. Simple little game there. Not much to really go through, but overall, I'm pretty impressed with it, honestly, compared to some of the other items that we've gotten, especially like directly compared to the Qwixx box there. Completely different, way better. So there we go. That is Biss 20. And then the last item in here is another free item. And I think I just, you know, there's certain items that you don't even have to like order stuff for to get for free. If you just like reach the day, you'll get it for free. So I'm pretty sure this was one of those items. And it's a pretty sweet one here. I think you can already tell what it is. It is another jersey to add to my collection of Temu jerseys. We've got the Water Boys jersey here. We've got the Bourbon Bowl up here, nice little patch there. Got the Mud Dogs logo. This is actually looking really good. Yeah, this actually looks pretty sick here. Let's have a look at the back. Yeah, we got Boucher, Bobby Boucher, baby. Another classic Adam Sandler movie. Had to pick this up. And just that much better that it was a free item. It would have cost me $13.75. So like not even that bad of a price, honestly. So yeah, that's sick. And that's it for the second package. So we'll move on to the third and final package here. And the total of this one came to $27.86. So definitely a bit more than the other ones. But this also has the most items. And again, I'm gonna warn you guys, there's a bunch of random stuff in here. So be prepared for that. And let's get right into it. Okay, first up, we've got this thing here. This is even smaller than I thought it was going to be. There we go. This is very tiny. Just a 3D printed little dice tower here. Yeah, way smaller than what I thought it was going to be. Let me just grab a dice here out of my Qwixx box here. I mean, works, I guess. Yeah, not bad. Whatever. Kind of cute. Little mini dice tower. Thought it was going to be bigger, but that's okay. And that ended up costing $3.84. And what else do we got in here? Okay. This is... I don't even know how to talk about this because it's just a ridiculous item here. And I can't really justify picking it up. This game I've seen on Temu a couple times before, and I debated picking it up, but I was just like, no, you know what, that is just too stupid of an item. Like, but for whatever reason this time I decided to get it. This is Among Spaceship. Some kind of board game capitalizing on the Among Us game, I guess. And like, I think it's an original game from like wherever. I don't know. This A and B games, like that's like not a real thing. I don't know. Like it's not listed on Board Game Geek. The only place you can find it, looking it up online, is like, you know, from AliExpress or from Temu, and that's it. There's nothing on this game. So this is very interesting, but also a complete waste of money. Like, I'm still kind of like, why the frick did I buy this thing? Because, you know, it ended up costing me, or I think this might have been a free item actually. So it would have cost me $13.23, but it was free. So I guess it's like not that bad. There we go. Holy. Okay, so we've got the game manual here. I mean, at least it's in English, I guess. And then we've got, oh my gosh, this thing like reeks. Holy crap. Yeah, this smells horrible. Oh my goodness. Jeez. That smells really bad. Holy crap. This is the other interesting thing that I saw in the pictures. It doesn't have a game board. It just has this piece of paper. Huge piece of paper here. Like, what the heck? Oh man, and yeah, it stinks. And then like, there's like little, I don't know if you can see that, there's like little stains on this piece of paper. Like, what the frick is going on here, man? Oh, this reeks, man. I cannot. I wish I could explain it better, but it just smells freaking horrible, dude. We got a bunch of pieces there and some dice, and we got some cards here, a bunch of cards, and yeah, quite the little insert there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, whatever. I'll have to go through this sometime. Maybe I'll do a separate video on this random freaking game here. Yeah. I don't know. Pretty interesting, I guess. Luckily, I didn't really pay for it. You know, technically free. So, anyways, interesting among Spaceship. Doesn't even make sense. And moving on, let's see what else we got in here. Okay, here we go. This is something. This is just a 50 pack of stickers, and they look pretty horrible quality here. But this ended up costing $2.77. We've got just some, like, I don't know, funny safety stickers, I guess. Safety third. Walking HR violation. It gets worse before it gets worse. The fuck up fairy strikes again. Yeah, alright. So there's a bunch of random stupid stickers in here. Again, kind of just had to get like the amount that I was spending up to a certain point to get the free item. So that's kind of what that is. Horrible quality stickers, but you know, maybe there's a good one in there somewhere. I'll have to check it out later. Moving on, let's see what else we got in here. Okay, here we go. Here's another board game. This is Kimono Memories. It came out in 2024 and it currently has a 6.6 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek. And I ended up paying $13.42 for it. So not too bad. There we go. So yeah, the box isn't too bad. It's kind of dented right here, pushed in a bit. The front of the box isn't too bad. The side here, got 1 to 2 players, 20-minute game, ages 10 and up. There we go. Okay. So we got, okay, got quite a bit of stuff here. Got a couple rule books, different languages. There we go. Okay. So yeah, some rule books, reference sheet there. And we got some punch outs. Those are actually pretty nice. They feel good. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, a bunch of different punch outs here. Okay. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. I'll have to check that out later. Then we got some little wooden pieces here. Yeah, those are pretty nice. I think this is like a drafting style game. Something like that. Set collection maybe. And then we got some cards, and apparently some cards already out of the packaging. That's interesting. There we go. Play Aid. Hanamakoji series. Okay. Yeah, I have this one already. So yeah, interesting. Anyways, the cards feel pretty good. Decent looking artwork. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Seems alright. Again, hopefully I'm not missing anything. If I am, I'll, have a little update there for you. There we go. Okay, another little board game there, Kimono Memories. And moving on, we've got another board game. This is CABO, the Deluxe Edition. This came out in 2019 and currently has a 7.3 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek. And this ended up being another free item here, and it would have cost me $21.01. So big time savings there. And I already have CABO, another item that I picked up from Temu a while ago. But I actually don't know why I picked this one. I think, again, just kind of wasn't much to choose from. And, I mean, it is a little different, I guess. It's the Deluxe Edition. I don't know what that means necessarily for, like, difference-wise. Maybe because it comes with score sheets. Alright, let's see what these cards are like here. There we go. Yeah. I mean, they feel nice. And I think these are actually kind of better because the other CABO that I have, it has like the Chinese writing as well on it, whereas this looks like it's just got the English, which is kind of nice. Yeah, okay. Not bad at all. Is that two different decks? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, cool. Okay. I'll have to get into this, see what the differences are from the regular version, I guess. Yeah, that's nice. Nice little game there. Nothing wrong with that at all. Very cool. Okay, got a couple items left here. Or, I guess we've got a few. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. There we go. Nice. So this is just like a magnetic phone holder. You attach this, in your vehicle, and then attach one of these metal plates to the back of your phone, and then it sticks to that, and yeah, just a little phone holder here. Like I said, just a bunch of random items. And this came to $1.84. Not bad at all. And then in this package here, let's see. Okay. I was wondering if this was gonna make it through, because I think I've tried to order something like this before, and it didn't come through. Just like little butterfly knife here, but instead of it being a knife, it is a comb. Not bad. It feels pretty, like, I feel like it needs to get loosened up a bit before you could probably like do any type of tricks or anything like that. But yeah, not bad. little butterfly comb there. And this ended up costing me $3.24. Like I said, bunch of random stuff. And for the last item here, I think this was another free item. This was Virus. It came out in 2015, and it currently has a 6.7 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek, and it would have cost $6.37. Let's get into it, see what it looks like here. There we go. Okay, well, box looks actually really nice. Like, this looks pretty legit, honestly. It's just a card game. But yeah, that looks really nice. Got some rules in here. French and Spanish and English. Nice. And then just some cards, which, yeah, it's a card game. Yeah, they don't feel too bad. Not too bad at all. A little sticky. Probably not the greatest quality ever. Yeah. Not bad. Nothing wrong with that. There we go. Not much to go through there. But, I mean, I will say it looks definitely like a legit box there. And, yeah, no dents or nothing. So, very nice. So, yeah, there we go. That's quite a few items there that we just went through. Not bad at all. So, like I said at the beginning, all of this ended up costing $47.05. And with all the items that I got for free, all of those, if I would have had to pay for them, it would have added on $72.62. So that definitely makes it feel like I came away, ahead. But again, like I said in the first video, there's a lot of this stuff that I wouldn't have bought in the first place, like this Among Spaceship game here. There's no chance I would have bought that. Same with Qwixx. I already have Qwixx. I already have a CABO, not the deluxe edition, but and then this wooden ball, like, why would I buy that? Same with these stickers, and I probably would have bought this somewhere. So there you go. And then probably wouldn't have bought this. I mean, again, the jersey, I mean, of course, that's a must-have. And then, there's a few games here that I think will be cool to play through and check out. But for the most part, all of this stuff I wouldn't have bought in the first place. So, I mean, yeah, I got a good deal. I only spent $47 for all of this. But in reality, I probably wouldn't have bought most of this or any of this, honestly. So, in that case, definitely not looking like it was worth it. But let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments. And if there's any of these games that you want me to check out further, do a little how to play, or just see what the heck is going on, like this Among Spaceship game here, let me know. And as always, feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. And thank you guys so much for watching. See ya.